What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Chestsimulator, where today I'm going to be trading in-game, buying the new exclusive HUGES, giving one away to you guys towards the end of today's video, and also hatching the brand new villain eggs, because if you guys notice, the Chaos Dragon is no longer an option. Sad about that, because that is such an awesome pet to have. Still one of the best looking pets in the game in my opinion, but we have something brand new to look forward to. And in this case, you have to break 25 chests, 25 gems in order to get one of these to open. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hatch a bunch of these. It's just gonna be a lot of them at once. I'm gonna edit it in a way so it just drops down. You don't have to wait through the whole process. Just watch me hatching these and see what I get. I have almost every game pass in this game, so I'm bound to get like a rainbow or maybe a golden, but I'm hoping to get that huge because that huge looks really cool. And quite frankly, these pets alone look really good. The unicorn looks fabulous. If that was a huge, just imagine either the villain corgi or maybe the unicorn. If they were huges, how awesome would that be? But the stats on these pets aren't so good. I wish they were better, but they're not so good. And I gotta say, I love the design of the egg. I wish that alone was maybe something like a huge villain, robo villain, whatever. But this is also another mistake that I do, guys. But I wanted to see if I can get something better by just buying 12 of these eggs. Maybe I can get something good. Maybe if you actually buy it with Robux or tokens, maybe you can actually get a huge here. So that's what I did. I did this twice. I don't know why I did this. I kind of felt lazy. I did it twice, and here's what I got. As you can see, it's just a bunch of the same thing over and over again. The elephant, I thought the elephant had better stats, but no, not compared to what I need. Eventually, I stopped being lazy and I got the elephant for the first try. The second try though, I got a villain painter. This one has a 0.1% chance. That's not easy to hatch. It looks great. It looks great, but it's not a huge. It has stats on it. It's not worth so much. Like, you can get it for maybe like 50 or 60 tokens, and it's probably most likely dropping. But right now, that's the price for it. However, the huge that you can get from this is this one here. This is the huge villain master. I don't have one myself, but they go for around maybe 250 tokens to 280. That seems to be the value right now. It is so worth it, and they're probably dropping just like every other huge in the game, except the ones that are really expensive. But that looks great alone. Next up, we have this. This is something that I've seen other games do in the past, where you have to buy a certain amount, and once you buy this amount of whatever they have that they're offering, that's it, it leaves the game. In this case, the huge timekeeper has 1,000 of them that are in game, and it looks awesome. I thought this was like the same size as the menace. I was wrong. It's nowhere near the size of the menace, but it's still beautiful to look at. But what's interesting is if you have 1,299 tokens, you can only buy one of them, but not the second one for tokens. If you wanted to buy a second one, it has to be Robux. Look at this. I already have one. Clicked on it, says you can't buy more than one with tokens. You have to have Robux in order to buy another one. And so that's what I had to do in order to get the golden version. But to be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm gonna keep on doing this, and not gonna aim for a rainbow. Definitely not gonna aim for a rainbow because it's too expensive. Just one of these alone, $12.99, is way more tokens than the 5M menace is like as a golden. That 5M menace right now, I think it's about 850, maybe 900 tokens, and that's worth it. However, the other one, the normal version of them, they're just, I don't know. Right now, maybe it's too early to tell. I don't know, I feel like 1,000 is too much. If they did it maybe 500, maybe then a lot of people will buy them at once, and then it's gonna be worth a lot in the future. Who knows? You just never know this game, what can happen. But guys, this is the first trade that happened 3 days ago. Look at the difference of 3 days ago versus today. 700 tokens for that 3 days ago was a steal. Right now, they're not even, they go for 400, barely 400 tokens. And this is one of the pets that I would love to have as a shiny, because as a shiny, you get to have that awesome power for the pet, but also the shield is red, white, and blue, because as a golden and possibly rainbow, it's not the same anymore. Next up, we got this trade. Back then, it was like borderline L for me, but maybe also fair. 180 for a golden shark is not bad at all, but right now you can get them for 150. Next up, we got this. I knew what this person paid for theirs. I actually researched and I looked, and they paid 187 tokens to get this superstar, and I didn't mind paying the 200. And this was a couple of days ago. Right now, it's still the same value, almost the same value. You can get it for 180, 190, but most likely are people who are selling it for 200 as well. Now here's an old trade that I did, but I decided to include it just to say maybe, just maybe in the future this will gain value. Who knows? 650 tokens is what I spent for this, but I'm hoping that this is one of those huges that does actually gain value in the future. A lot of huges, they just don't seem to gain any value. Everything that I've ever paid for always loses value. These guys right now, they seem to be the same thing. What I did here is I counted the superstars as 190, the toxic vamps as 90, but I have purchased some toxic vamps for 75 as well, so that seems to be the value right now, or that's what it's floating at the moment. This one seems to be gaining value very fast. 250 is the maximum I would pay for one of these. I have purchased a lot of them, like recently, for maybe 240, 230, but I would love to get even more, and I'm willing to pay 250. But this one, this is one of those pets that I have to be careful about, because I believe this is going to gain value very fast as well. So as soon as I see these for 75 tokens, I go ahead and buy them without even thinking. If they ask for 80, I would pay 80. But look at this, this is new. Processing trade. Why do games have this? Well, a lot of games, they do experience duping issues, and in order to help their game or preserve their economy, they have to have extra measures, and I believe this is the case for this game as well. This is the last trade of the day, but it didn't go through, and I just wanted to say something in advance as a warning to you guys. Make sure, whatever you're trading, make sure that you know how much tokens that you have in your inventory or your account before you go ahead and trade, because this was very weird. This one didn't go through. There's no way that you can decline unless maybe you leave the game or you try to do something in order to stop this trade from happening. I don't know, but if you leave the game, you lose data, and that's what it says. This trade ended and I didn't get that huge. That person said that they received the 235 tokens. I don't know if whether I did give it or not. There's no trade reports. So be careful, guys. Be careful not to make the same mistake. Always look at your tokens before you trade. And happy trading, guys. That's all for today's video, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, it would mean a lot to me if you can leave a like down below. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. That would mean so much more. If you haven't joined the giveaway of this video, go ahead and join that, because once that video reaches 1,000 views or we get to the next video, that's when the giveaway is gonna end, and 5 winners will have a chance to get 500 tokens each. Besides that, you have a chance to also get a huge timekeeper. One winner. All you have to do in order to join that giveaway is comment down below with your Roblox username, be a subscriber, like the video, and good luck to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all on the next one.